On the way to Starbucks right now. Wait, where's the Starbucks? Oh yeah, wait. Yeah. Right? Wait. Yeah, it's right there. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Which Starbucks did I freaking order from? This Starbucks doesn't exist anymore! Woo! There's just so many Starbuckses everywhere that, like, I don't know which one's which because they're all so close together. And I never go to them. The only time I ever go to Starbucks is in other places because I'm, like, on a road trip somewhere. Okay. I know where I'm going now. And I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Nobody better sit by me or I will punch. Okay. We are beginning. I got 3 beverages. This is the first time I've ever got a tray from Starbucks. I've never held one in my hands before. Never had this much power. Okay, I have the iced chocolate almond milk espresso, iced brown sugar oat milk espresso, pineapple matcha drink, and the other drink that was new, that was vegan, was the pink drink, but assuming that it's just the pink drink that was already a thing, you know, but now it's like an official menu item, which I don't know why it took them that long to make it an official item. Like, I feel like the meme is like over now, but anyways, I really love this color scheme that we're going with today. I meant to bring a little straw so that I could kind of stir it up. That's what I don't understand about these lids, is that when you need to like stir this up, right? Because all the like sugars like on the bottom or on the top, or I don't know how it works. There's also that little hole in the lid. Okay, well, I'm just gonna take a sip. This is the chocolate almond milk espresso. Yum. Tastes like chocolate almond milk. Actually, it just tastes like chocolate almond milk. I don't taste any coffee yet. I don't understand this. I don't understand it. I taste a little bit more coffee now. It's really good, and I feel like it's not too sweet. Like, it's pretty, like, what I would want, I guess. Oh, now it's, like, kind of starting to mix up. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's good. That's really good. Oh my god, I haven't had an espresso drink in so long. I don't think I've had an espresso drink the whole quarantine. Well, I never, like, go out. That brings me back to, like, road trips and, like, going places, because that's the only time I ever get Starbucks. Now let's try the tall iced brown sugar oat milk espresso. Actually, you know what? This one's shaking up a lot better. That one shook up so easy. So maybe it was just that drink, or maybe I didn't have the technique down. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Like, I love espresso. This is such a good excuse to just, like, go buy coffee. That is, like, such a different vibe. Oh, that's so good. They should have this in the fall, because it's, like, brown sugar, cinnamon, whatever. Again, like, I don't taste much coffee. I guess a little more now. It's really different, because I feel like oat milk is just different in general. Even though I drink it, like, all the time, it seems like, the taste is still, like, different to me. It really does taste like brown sugar. Like, you really get that vibe. It's coming through. Can you see the little freckles? I feel like if you're into like snickerdoodles, this is for you. Yum. And neither of them are very sweet, which is good. Like, they're exactly how I would want it. Thanks, Starbucks. And now, the one that I actually don't know how I'm gonna feel about, and maybe I should eat. I'm gonna eat this first as like a palate cleanser. I can't just go straight from having like coffee to pineapple matcha. This is the Chickpea Bites and Avocado protein box. It's got 15 grams of protein. It's a good source of protein. Okay, it's plant-based. Chickpea Bites, avocado dip, mini carrots, snap peas, dried cranberry, and nut mix. Cool. They look like chicken nuggets, which I feel like is bad because that gives me high expectations. But my guess is that they're like a falafel thing, right? Because they're like fried breaded chickpea bites. That sounds like the description of a falafel. Before we get into the next taste test, I just want to say a quick thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video and helping me pay for all the food in it. In case you've never heard of it before, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring courses for all types of creative and curious people. You can find classes on anything from art and animation to productivity and self-care. The class I'm taking right now is called
called Email Productivity: Work Smarter with Your Inbox, taught by Alexandra Samuel. Personally, I am so bad at organizing, prioritizing, and just responding to emails in general, so I felt like I had to take this course for everyone else's sake. What I appreciated about this course is how realistic the teacher is about what is actually accomplishable in a day, and specific recommendations she gives throughout the course for improving efficiency, like creating a good folder system in your emails and utilizing the automated filters. On Skillshare, you can also engage with the community by sharing your journey and offering support to other members with similar interests as you. So if you're at all interested in trying out Skillshare, the first 1,000 people to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium Skillshare membership. After that, it's only about $10 a month. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to these chickpea nugget thingies.
Chickpeas, sunflower oil, breadcrumbs,
vinegar,
barley flour,
yeast,
salt,
chickpea flour,
onion powder, garlic powder,
parsley,
sesame oil,
lemon juice.
Anyways, let's try it. I kind of wish it was like a tahini sauce or something and not an avocado dip. I don't really like packaged avocado things. They freak me out psychologically, and also I feel like they just don't taste that great. Like, okay, what the actual... Why is this so hard to open? Oh my god. Bro. If someone else orders this, please tell me if you had a really hard time opening the little container, because what the... Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh, that actually smells really good. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, they're like really soft. They literally feel like chicken nuggets. Please don't park next to me. Okay. They feel like chicken nuggets. Avocado dip is very smooth, you know. It doesn't look like there's like anything in it really. Like there's not like chunks of tomato or whatever. It's not like guacamole. I don't know. Anyways. I should have tried it on its own first. Whoa! It even kind of looks like it's supposed to be chicken on the inside. I don't know why. I thought it would... I literally expected it to look like a falafel on the inside. It looks like there's like some mashed chickpea in there, but also like some baked chickpea flour stuff in there too. They're not very strong. I don't know. I like them. They're like kind of mushy inside. They're cold, if that bothers anyone. Kind of bland, and they're kind of mushy inside, but it's not bad. You know what I think is stupid? They have that other protein box or whatever, lunch box, and it's like a PB&J, but then there's like veggies and ranch in it. Why can't they just make one of those that's the same exact thing? Maybe make it an almond butter one, so it's like a different thing, and then have hummus in it. What? I would get that on any road trip. That'd be delicious. I love PBs&Js. Or just put hummus in here. Wait, why is it not hummus? Why do they have to be different? Why does every vegan option have to be like different? Like they have to like mix cuisines together or like do something quirky or whatever. Not all vegans are freaks, dude. Sometimes I just want like a normal meal. At Starbucks, why isn't this hummus and why isn't it tahini? Why isn't it something normal? And why isn't this just falafel? Like why couldn't this have just been a falafel pack with hummus and veggies? That's the lesson of today, is like why? Like who makes these decisions and why am I not on the team? It's really not bad, but it's also really nothing special at all, and I don't recommend it. Like don't go out and get this because you're like, oh my god, Starbucks new vegan item. But if it's like I'm on a road trip and Starbucks is the best option, then like okay, yeah, get this. Pineapple matcha drink. I'm just gonna pretend like she's not there. And also like who cares? Maybe I am crazy. So what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves, and I don't need you. It smells like pineapple. Actually, it smells like pineapple, and it smells like matcha, and it smells like coconut. That smells so good, and it's such a pretty color. It looks so creamy and green. That's my favorite thing. This is good. It's also weird. It kind of tastes like a shampoo or something, or like a lotion. It's weird. I like it. But it's weird. It's also not super sweet, but I almost feel like I might want it to be sweeter just because of the kind of drink it is, like a fruity drink. I feel more of the... I have to go. I need to leave soon because I forgot what coffee does to you, you know? I would still probably prefer it to be strawberry matcha. I would want this to be the same drink, but make it like a slush, and you have like those little chunks of strawberries floating around in it. Cute as hell. And make it so that it's like a little bit of like strawberry syrup on the bottom or whatever. Not too much, because then when you mix it, it gets like brown, but just enough that it's like cute when you get it, you know? That'd be so much better than this. Should I give like a number for things? This, I will give it a 2.5 out of 5. A 2 out of 5. I don't know. It's not interesting. It's not flavorful. I don't think it's worth the money. you'd find something better probably in a nearby grocery store. If you were like, you know, needing a quick lunch or whatever. This, I would give it like a 3 out of 5. I like the consistency. I love the color. I think the innovation is admirable, but I would not order it again. This, I'm gonna give a 4 out of 5. I do really like this, but I feel like it could be a little stronger, the flavor. This, I love chocolate. I would prefer chocolate espresso. That's like my favorite thing. So this is like the me drink here. Would definitely order this again, but I would order it with soy milk. How much I like it? 4 out of 5. But like as a new item, 3 out of 5 because it's not even new. It's not really anything. So anyways. That was a little bit embarrassing because in trying to avoid the drive-through, I selected pickup. I like to be able to like, you know, force myself to like use my legs and like walk somewhere. I definitely got to pick like the option of pickup on the app. When I clicked like, I'm here, it said like, okay, proceed to the cash register to pick up your order or whatever, something like that. And then all the doors are locked. And so I knocked on the door and a lady looked at me, called for the manager to come talk to me. And he just opened up the door and he's like, hello? And I'm like, hi, I have an online order. And he's like, oh, go through the drive-thru. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry, it said to go inside. He's like, haha, lol. And then I just have to go get in my car and then drive through the drive-thru. And then he gives it to me in the drive-thru. I'm like, why couldn't you have just given it to me at the door? There's absolutely no one at the Del Taco. Like, why'd you have to embarrass me, dude? You could've just been like, aha, oops, okay, 1 sec. And then give it. Anyways, ooh, this feels very, very soft. First I got the El Pollo Loco Chickenless Burrito, but then I also got the Del Taco Beyond 8-layer Burrito. I think that's what it's called. So we could do a little burrito comparison. Ah, it's not wrapped. It's not wrapped. I am a little bit upset because I've actually had one of Del Taco's Beyond burritos before, but the one that I had is apparently not sold anymore. It was the Epic Cali burrito or whatever, and it had like potatoes in it, I think. And I was really excited to get that one, but apparently they don't sell that one anymore. So it's just the Beyond 8-layer burrito. But because it doesn't have potatoes, I also got fries. So they're not even that hot and I just got them. Maybe that's why they took it off, because they want you to get the fries. Like they want you to like order more things. But we're gonna start with the El Pollo Loco because I got that first. And first of all, I just want to say that this is so cool that it specifically is called the vegan chickenless Poyo, whatever. That's exactly what I want from every restaurant, is to just have something that's called vegan, blah, 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 blah. Because not only is it like easier to order, you don't have to like remember, you know, no chicken, no da-da-da-da. Also like puts it on people's radar when they see the menu that like, oh, there's a vegan thing here. That's interesting. And then also that makes it a lot less likely that you will get your order messed up. I already forgot what. I don't really know exactly what's in here. It's very saucy. Hopefully that's gonna be okay and not like a super mess. Oh, that smells good. Anyways, biting into it now. It's so soggy. I don't think I got any chicken yet, but the sauce is good. I'm not a fan of this so far. It is like so soggy. To be fair, maybe it wasn't the best idea to wait until I got to Del Taco to start eating it, but it's still only been like 15 minutes. Okay, I don't even taste anything yet. It just tastes like a salsa soaked tortilla. At least I know it's vegan. This is so saucy, and for what? Like there's so much liquid in here. What the frick? I don't really taste chicken. You can tell there's like something in here that's like a protein, you know? But I'm not really getting like chicken. I thought it would be more like chunks of chicken, but it kind of has more of a texture of like a ground meat. This is just not good. Definitely like a 1 star. If you really want to try it, I would suggest ordering it with salsa on the side, maybe, just in case this happens to you too. I'm much more excited about this. Also, what's going on here? This looks so sad. But anyways, I'm sure it'll be better than the other one. So this is the Beyond 8-layer burrito. Smells good. Does it? It smells fine. This is like cold already. We're gonna put some fries in this bitch. I can't really blame them for it being cold since I did do the like online pickup or whatever, and I did make it take longer because I was confused by whether I was supposed to go inside or not. I liked the Epic one better because it's just bigger and better, but I would prefer this over a lot of other things on like a road trip, I think. It's definitely better with the fries in it. I'm so confused because I don't even taste Beyond Meat. You know, like I can taste it enough to know that it's in there, but I mainly just taste refried beans. There is supposed to be refried beans in this, right? Slow cooked beans made from scratch, tangy guacamole, fresh diced tomatoes, crisp lettuce, freshly hand grated cheddar, zesty red sauce, cool sour cream in a warm flour tortilla. Layers of flavors in every bite and none of the bowl. Wait, that's kind of funny. I'm giving you a look inside. I feel like there's barely any Beyond Meat in here. It seems like it's kind of like a chili, the way that there's like the beans mixed with the meat, you know? Honestly, it tastes like Beyond Meat flavored beans. Like it tastes like they have refried beans and they just kind of sprinkled a little bit of Beyond Meat like on top, like a little garnish, and then put that in the burrito. No, I would prefer Taco Bell. I love how the Crunchwrap like separates the ingredients so the lettuce and stuff doesn't get like soggy as much. That's why the Crunchwrap is iconic, because this gets soggy so fast. Like I don't even want lettuce in here if it's gonna be like this. Like, I would not recommend either of these today. I would say Del Taco's not bad. You know, it's not horrible, but I would not order it again unless I had to. I would give El Pollo Loco a 1 out of 5. Very disappointed today. Did not taste chicken, did not feel chicken, did not vibe. Way too soggy, not very flavorful. I feel like fast food should be able to last 15 minutes, I don't know. That's not that long, right? Or does everyone just know that you have to eat it right away? I probably just should have just ate that burrito in the El Pollo Loco parking lot, but God, I didn't think it'd be that bad. Where's this? What's this place? Del Taco. I think conceptually, because I've had the other burrito and the other burrito was more than decent, I want to expect that this was a bad experience and that it's really more like a 3. But for me today, it was a 2 because it was soggy and the fries weren't even good. So even doing the little fry method where you stuff the fries into the burrito wasn't that exciting. And now I will be going home. Next on the agenda is getting Pizza Hut, and it'll be delivered, so that I'm looking forward to.
Now it's been a long day. I haven't seen you today. You're somewhere, I'm sure.
I did not know what I was ordering. I had no concept of how large things would be. So this is what... They're so tiny. Maybe it's more than it looks like. I don't know. It's small, but maybe it's mighty. And then we also have greens. Actually, maybe this is a good amount. I'm not sure. What is this? Bok choy and broccoli? Where's the mother effing broccoli? There's like barely any broccoli in here. What the fudge, dude? That is like illegal. Okay, let's assemble our little meal. I've missed you. I have not had this in years. Actually, that's a good amount. It looks a lot smaller than it is. You got my 1 broccoli. Why am I dripping things everywhere? Various greens. Oh, there's 1 more broccoli. Hello. And egg rolls. Here we go. Egg roll and egg roll. Not too bad. Not too bad, honestly. Ooh. Why does the chow mein look so sad though? Didn't the chow mein used to have like carrots or something? Like anything other than just like a little bit of cabbage? Am I wrong, or did it used to be a little more exciting? Where are the carrots? This is my main complaint. What is the anti-carrot movement happening right now? Like where, or anything else? Why is it just like cabbage and greens? It's like a good texture. It's not like soggy at least. It's also like not hard to eat, but like, if your goal is to have no one ever order the veggies, okay, makes perfect sense. Let's just stir this around. I feel like you fare better if you stir these around. But still, like, where are the carrots? I wasn't going to order this if I was just going to be able to get the noodles and the greens, super greens or whatever they're called. But since they have the egg rolls, this seemed like a much more worth it, like, meal. Like, this is a meal, you know? I still think there should be... How hard is it to just have some tofu? It could just be plain fried tofu. It doesn't even have to be eggplant tofu or anything fancy. Just some little chunks of tofu. Or even, like, throw in some edamame or something. Is it that hard? Why can't
they partner with Beyond Meat? I feel like I'm just being irritable. This is good. I forgot how good their chow mein is. And now because I always thought the egg rolls were not vegan, I have not had them like since before I was vegan, which would be when I was like 13 years old. So here we go. That's yummy. That there is indeed yummy, I will say. This is giving me better hopes for the day because my lunch was really disappointing. Breakfast started out okay. You know, I was like, fine. Basically what I expected. Lunch, so much worse than I expected. So much worse. I only had medium expectations and they did not meet that at all. Like why? I've had such an annoying time today trying to figure out like what to order, what is vegan, what even exists anymore. So annoying, so frustrating. Why can't companies just be clear and just be like, here's an item and it's at all our locations and you can order at any time and it's here to stay. Like everything has to be like only at these locations, only until supplies last, only if you call, and it's not on the actual menu. Like why? This spread I will give a 3.5 out of 5. Maybe a 3.75. If it had a protein, immediately it would go to 4.5 out of 5. All they need, they literally just throw on some tofu. Just throw it on. Just like little cubes of frozen fried tofu and microwave it. I don't even care. I'll eat the microwave food. I love microwave food. I microwave all the time. Or edamame. Literally just throw it in there. That's the only thing that I'm upset about is just the protein. Where is it? Where's the tofu? Why can't I have it? Because I love chow mein. I love that it's like officially vegan friendly now. I love the egg rolls. I love that I think they're officially vegan friendly now. And I don't like the supreme, no. Extra, no. Well, super greens? I just feel like it didn't used to look this sad. It looks sad. Where's the color? But it tastes good. At least that much is true. It is true.
And then tonight I will be getting Baskin-Robbins vegan dairy-free cookie dough ice cream or something like that, which I'm so excited about.
Okay, so because I've had a day of disappointment, I'm just gonna sit in bed and eat my frozen yogurt that hopefully is good. I was hoping to get Baskin-Robbins today, but turns out they don't have that vegan flavor anymore. I also heard from some people that it sucked anyways, so maybe that's for the better. But then I found out that Menchies actually has a vegan salted caramel flavor, which I'm quite fascinated to try. It looks like poop. I'm kind of impressed with how, well, it looks really gross. Don't think about it too much. But I'm impressed with how not melted it is. Really, this was an excuse for me to just see how bad or decent ice cream delivery was. Oh, it smells super caramely. Okay, I have a couple toppings, but I want to try it without first. I'm very, very intrigued. Oh, wow. Oh my god. That's literally just caramel. That's caramel sauce. What the heck? I feel like it's a little much. I love like vanilla ice cream that has like a caramel swirl in it, or like chocolate with a caramel swirl, you know? But this is just all caramel. It's a little aggressive, but I do like it. I would love to like dip apples in this or something like that. A churro. I just complain about everything apparently, but I can't say it's not flavorful. It is a strong caramel flavor. Wow, it just makes me feel like I'm gonna get a cavity. There wasn't a ton of toppings that were vegan that weren't like fruit, and I didn't really want to have like fruit transported, you know? So I got Oreo cookies, which I will now. And I got Mochi. I love these Mochis. I like that they're just plain. What a fun video this is. Because like the fruity Mochis might be kind of weird with this flavor. When I got it, I forgot that I ordered Mochi and I thought they were marshmallows and I was scared, but they're not. It kind of looks like it though. It looks like it's a s'mores ice cream. Unfortunately, it is not. Let's try it with some Mochi and Oreos. That's pretty good. Wait, that actually does kind of remind me of like s'mores a little bit for some reason. That's a lot better than just having the caramel. The caramel is just too much on its own. Like all these frozen yogurt places are like, we have non-dairy options, and it's like strawberry sorbet and Dole Whip popsicle, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, stop. Like just all I want is vanilla or chocolate, but vanilla or chocolate. Like get plain. That's all I ask for, because then you can add the toppings to it. But it's okay. But this was so expensive. This was like $20. It was not worth it at all. I guess if you're buying multiple ice creams, it would make it more worth it. But that is so dumb. I look like such an idiot right now. But it's a business expense. And I'm trying it for you guys. So you're welcome. I just really didn't want to leave the house again. I would give this a 3 out of 5. Did they accomplish what the flavor is? Yes. It very much tastes like salted caramel. Does it taste good? Yes. Would I get it again? No. It's way too strong. But if there was a vanilla option and I was at the yogurt place and I was able to get vanilla as a base, caramel as like a swirl in, you know, then yes, I would definitely get it. When can I get a win? You know? Like this video? Smash that mother freaking like button. If I should do a part 2 really soon when the potatoes and Beyond Meat come out at Taco Bell, I could do that for lunch, Burger King breakfast for breakfast, and then for dinner, I really don't know. Hopefully this video wasn't upsetting and instead it was informative and you feel helped by my guidance. You feel like I did you a service. And you feel like you've been emotionally exercised by this video because it was such a roller coaster of emotions. Because that's how it was for me. I was like so excited when I went to Starbucks. I was like, hell yeah, I get to try 3 different drinks. That was like a fun time. Remember that? That was cool. And then it all went downhill. Except for Panda, that kind of went like up a little, but not enough, you know?